What a start to 2024, it just doesn't stop. Following the events of Flight 1282, Alaska Airlines has temporarily grounded its fleet of 65 Boeing 737-9s. Again, this is from the MAX family. As a precaution, Alaska Airlines, like I mentioned, will ground these planes until each aircraft can observe complete maintenance and related safety inspections. Alaska Airlines expects these inspections to be completed in the next few days and will work diligently with Boeing and subsequent regulators to better understand what happened. It's very important to note that their current forecast is this will take a couple of days. It's very much subject to change. We are talking about the safety of an aircraft at the end of the day. You can't really put forward a completely accurate time frame on that. The Federal Aviation Administration and NTSB are investigating to determine what occurred, and the carrier intends to support these parties fully. For Alaska Airlines, this grounding will significantly impact their operations. This can't be understated across the following days. You can expect mass flight cancellations right across the board. So if you are watching this video and are planning on flying with Alaska Airlines in the coming days, be sure to keep a close eye on your flight information. The 737-9s, with 65 units in service, do make up a significant part of their day-to-day flying, and thus the grounding will mean they'll be unable to cater to the intense demand levels seen towards the back end of the holiday period as people head back to work. Now, the incident in question, to catch you up, it involved none other than an Alaska Airlines Boeing 787-9 on a scheduled service between Portland and Ontario in California. It was forced very shortly after departure to return to Portland, following what is described as a pressurization issue by the airline, but what we know to be far more severe than that, as the issue stemmed directly from the rear mid-cabin exit door separating from the aircraft shortly after departing from Portland. This is described as a blowout, essentially. News of this incident first came to light following posts being spread across social media. This was from either those on board with imagery or those related to passengers on board. Data indicates that the specific variant impacted again was the 737-9 with a registration of N704AL. Interestingly, this aircraft was only delivered to Alaska Airlines a handful of months ago. For Boeing and especially their 737 MAX program, these developments that occurred on the 737-9 in the past, say, 12 hours are what many people would describe as the last thing that they need. The plane maker has copped a substantial amount of flack from onlookers who have attacked Alaska Airlines for their operation of the MAX, saying that the aircraft was already proven unsafe once before, so why are they flying it? There have then been calls for the 737 MAX right across the world to be grounded. However, it's important to take a step back and understand that relevant regulators need to be measured about this incident and really better understand what took place before any rash decisions are made. By grounding the 737-9s temporarily, Alaska Airlines is certainly forward-thinking and is responding as quick as it can do following the incident, while trying its very best to keep customers' best interests in mind, which is one of the most impossible things when you factor in the 737 MAX's last 5 years within our industry. Very turbulent, and I'd argue it's going to have what took place constantly above its head until the day it does get completely removed from the global aviation fleet. You can let me know your thoughts down below on the incident, as well as potentially Alaska Airlines' temporary grounding. Do you believe this is the best decision, all things considered? Let me know. Thanks a lot for watching, take care, be safe, I do really appreciate your support, and I will see you next time.
And we'll